Hello, hello, welcome everyone. This is Anna Popławska from Edunation Global speaking. It's already 9 p.m. Central European time at least. So please let me know if you're here. All right. So I know that it's been a while from the last webinar that we organized for our international audience. So I'm very happy to meet you today. So please, all right, I can already see that you already located the chat panel. So Katalin, it's very, very nice to have you today. So please, you can welcome me in the chat box. You can write where you are from. It will be a pure pleasure to read from which countries you are from. I can see that we have Slovakia today and Romania. I'm from Poland, by the way. Currently, I'm in Warsaw. All right, but I can see that we have some people from Poland as well. I'm very, very happy to see you today. Yeah, good. I can see that you're still logging in. Okay, great. I'm very, very happy. Oh, and Czech Republic, perfect. So I'm very, very happy that you are all here and you are in Bratislava. Perfect. I'm very happy that you really decided to spend some time with us. I can see Macedonia, Czech Republic again. Perfect. I'm very, very happy that we have, people from all around the world. All right, because before I start the topic, because I hope that you signed up for this meeting, okay, about the top 5 AI apps that I would like to teach you today. But before we move to our topic, I would like to remind you that the webinar is being recorded, okay, so you'll get the recording tomorrow. Also, there will be a certificate sent to you tomorrow. And remember that this is Edunation Global webinar, and there is a one rule, because in Poland we've been doing the webinars for around 10 years for teachers. We are trying to build a very nice community of teachers, that we are very nice to one another. And so I really hope that in the chat area there won't be anything, rude, and we are all supporting and we support one another. All right, so that's the general household rules here. I think that we don't have more rules. So let's start our webinar. I will be all the time looking at the chat box because I'm always fascinated. And I'm always very, very happy to see how many people really join us globally. Because just one more thing before I just jump in, okay? Because in Poland, we've been doing it for years. And in Poland, we are pretty recognized by teachers of English, especially. And my dream and my partner was just to start the same movement that we started in Poland for teachers of English, but all around the world. So that's the reason I'm so happy that you are here. Okay, let's stop talking about general things, because you are all here to learn about AI. And my first question to you is, just to you can answer in the chat box, have you already used AI? Have you tried it? What experience do you have? Because I will tell you, I'm a huge, absolute fan of it. I've been using it for like last year, at least, all the time. And last 6 months, I can say that they are very, very pretty intensive, because there is such an improvement in apps and with applications with AI that, to be honest, I am a huge fan. I just couldn't wait to show you some of the things that you can do totally for free. Okay, I can see that Hannah, you have used ChatGPT. You've been using it daily for the last 7 months, and so helpful. So Veronica, I hope that you will also find more useful tools today. Okay, so Maria tried to use, but you still need more help with that. Okay, Monica has been using it with Canva. All right, with Canva it's also getting there. All right, I won't show you Canva today with AI, because I think that there are still better apps on the market. I can see that some of the people use Twee. I will show you today also this application, because I just cannot not talk about TWE during such a webinar. All right, okay, great. So I can see that we have some beginners, we have some advanced users. Okay, so I will just, not this button, this button. Okay, so today I'm going to show you some of the things, and I hope that you will find some of the things quite surprising, especially with the TWE application, because the TWE is a paid application, and I'll show you today how to get around and do the similar things without TWE, okay, but and for free, okay. So that's our plan. So today, 5 apps. I don't have a presentation because I decided that I will show you everything on the go. All of the links I will paste into the chat today, and you will get them in the email tomorrow with the certificate and with the recording of our webinar. Of course, we will start from the most basic thing, okay? And I promised to send you the links to all of the things I'm talking about. So as you can see, yes, now you should see the presentation, yes. So that's the first thing, okay? And I know that 99% of you have already seen, and probably 90% of you have already used ChatGPT. But I'm not going to show you how it works because probably you know. I will show you on a different app, but I'm showing you ChatGPT because it's one of the first applications that was on the market, and that's one of the applications that works really, really well. But a lot of people don't know that ChatGPT is in the version 3.5, and this is the version which is for free. And you can use it. You can, for example, write here, give me 10 B2 questions for my students to talk about holidays as a lead in. Okay, so very, very fast prompt. Okay, so I'm going to show you. So it's quite easy, right? You can get very, very good results. Remember that the better is, okay, I think that we have, okay, the reading turned on. So remember that the better the prompt is, the more precise the prompt is when you describe your students, your situation, what you want. Sometimes you can give in the prompt also examples. Okay, so I, for example, very often have problems, or I had problems with ChatGPT or different tools when I wanted to have word formation exercises or gut feeling exercises. In this case, when I describe chat what I want to do, I give the chat examples of the final outcome, and then you can get the answers better. But and if you want to, let's move to the presentation. But there is one more thing that I would like to show you, because when you press this button to renew or buy the paid version, so they tell you that if you pay $20 per month, which is quite a lot, I would say, you can get the access to GPT-4 and DALL-E images. But not a lot of people know that you can use GPT-4 for free because of Microsoft. And that's the thing that I would like to show you today, because Microsoft, as the biggest competition of basically ChatGPT, they decided that they are going to take this paid version in ChatGPT, ChatGPT 4, and they are going to give everyone for free. So if you want to use the paid version of ChatGPT 4.0, not 3.5, like in the OpenAI that we've just seen, you can open your account here. Copilot, that's a new name. It used to be called Bing. When I ran my first training course for teachers, Smart Lesson with AI, it was called Bing Search. Then they changed the name, and now very often when you log in, they keep changing the name. So don't be put off if you log in and you don't see this name, because very often when I log in here, all right, I have all of the screens because of the training that I run for teachers. So once it's called Copilot, one it's called Bing. So sometimes you can see both names, as you can see here. now they started using the name Copilot. Basically, Microsoft wants to be the leader on AI market, and they are in a very good way to it. And they want to basically kick ass of ChatGPT because they gave everything for free. Because what's the difference between the version of 3.5 and 4.0, the one that we have for free here? So first of all, it's more accurate, it's faster, it has access to the internet. And I think that this access to the internet is so crucial because in ChatGPT, when you look for an information or a piece of information, you have the access to all of the texts which were uploaded to ChatGPT by 2021. So very often ChatGPT lies about names, surnames, doesn't have knowledge about some facts. Whereas when you use Copilot, it has access to the internet. So when you want to write something about dieting and using some recent articles, you can paste here links. You can paste him some of the things that you found on the internet, and you can ask Copilot to analyze the website and prepare some exercises for you. So as Petra says that, yes, ChatGPT very often hallucinates. That's true. Bing almost doesn't do it. It's very, very accurate. But remember, the more knowledge you give to AI, the better results you get. So that's also important. But there are less cases of hallucination. Hallucination is the situation when AI doesn't want to say, I don't know. It starts producing basically random facts just to keep keep answering. So in Copilot, because it has access to the internet and because it has access to basically limitless knowledge, it gives you better answers. So very often I compare ChatGPT and Copilot, and recently I've been using mainly Copilot because it's basically GPT-4, the paid version, and here you can use it for free. Okay, so I will show you how I use it, because I've showed you that. I'm going to show you also practical things, and I'll show you because in my course that probably, I hope that you already seen the advertisements, I'm going to run a course on smart lesson with the AI, and I'm going now to show you this one, okay? Because that's the notebook with all of the prompts, because I have around 50 pages of prompts that I organized for myself, and I'm going to show you one prompt, which is called my personal assistant, because I very often, I'll show you one more thing, because that's notebook of my student. When I run classes, that's medical English class. So very often I just keep writing words. My student asks me about, some words. I just tell them, and then we have this kind of notes. But they are not very nice, right? I just need some examples. I want them to look better. So I'll show you one of the things I can do here. I paste here, okay? So I paste in Copilot all of the quite random notes from a lesson, okay? It was a lesson on medical English. We had, some accidents here, but, I just don't want my students to, kind of be left with this kind of note. So I'm going to show you how I use the prompt that I collected, okay? I have here, for example, this fragment, okay? Because when you work with AI, it's quite pointless to keep writing the same prompts all and over again. So look, I have this prompt. I just paste here, like organize my lesson notes. For each word, provide a translation in Polish. For each word in English, provide an example sentence, the level of my students. I will write here C1, okay? Context, lesson about context medical English. Why is it important here to write that the context is medical English? Because without this information, the chat would give me very random translations, and example sentences would be totally random, so it wouldn't reflect the medical English class. And look, I even don't care about editing the text later on. I just press enter, and let's see what I will get, okay? So now it's responding, and I will be just waiting for the answer. I know that during webinars, very often I have to wait quite longer. Okay, so I hope that, because I want to feel like David Copperfield, so please don't. Okay, so here we have the prompt. All right, as you can see, he started writing. Whew. Okay, I was afraid that we lost the internet. Okay, so as you can see, it's a beautiful note. By the way, that's a table, okay? So if you copy it, it's a table. The thing here, it's a table with example sentences on the right. So I can copy it, all right? Like there's this button below. Let me just scroll it. Okay, so here's the button copy. I can go to my student's notebook and just delete this fragment, and I can just here add the table with, you don't see that, sorry. Okay, and I just can add this table, right? So it looks much better than some random notes. For each word, I have the translation, and for each word, the keyword, I have also an example sentence. So in this way, I really love using the Copilot or ChatGPT here, because ChatGPT would do a very similar thing. But also, when I have so many words, I can do one more thing that I would like to show you, because when we are here, yeah, you can see that. I will just copy this table, okay? I will just copy just the words from here. I don't care that I just copy also the third column, because I would like to show you one more application that works so perfectly with especially Copilot. With ChatGPT, not always, but with Copilot almost each time. Okay, so this application is called WordWall. I'm a huge fan of it, and I just would like to create an activity. I will start with matchup, the first one, and look, I copied the words that you've already seen. I just click here, I press paste, and look, all of the words, here we have the English words and the Polish definitions here. I think that I will just delete this one because it was double, and done. And look that the whole exercise created. So in this way, I have a beautiful, beautiful exercise, drag and drop, that I can do during my with my students. Also, there is a print version. So if I want to print this version, look at that. When you want to do the magic one, or there's also sometimes where there are more words, I can have the crossword to be printed from this part. So WordWall works very, very well with Copilot, because it always matches perfectly the WordWall table. So now it takes me really 5 minutes to 5 minutes, what I'm saying, 5 seconds to prepare an activity with exactly the words that I had during my lesson with my students. Remember that you can paste to Copilot a lot of words, like 300 words from last lessons, and you can ask him to choose the most useful vocabulary for medical context on this and that level. And you can just generate different sets of WordWall when you ask the ChatGPT or Copilot to choose a certain amount of vocabulary. Yeah, everything is all right. I just pressed and exit. So I'm here. Nothing. Nothing. It's not the internet's fault. It's just my fault, because I just closed our window. All right, but it's good that you're here. It's good that no one left the room, just the host. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so now we have already two tools, but I would like to show you one more tool, which is, I think, absolutely amazing. This tool is called 11 Labs. And to be honest, I am so thrilled to show it to you. And in 11 Labs, the link that I've just pasted, and you can see it here, you can create your personalized and your really totally personalized listening for your students, absolutely for free. Monthly, you can generate up to 10,000 signs. So it's a really decent amount of text you can turn into audio. I use it so often that I decided to buy a subscription. Now they have some promotion, and I pay $1 per month for 30,000 signs, and that's absolutely amazing. I'm going to show you. Joanna, I can see your question. I'm going to answer it in a second, okay? So look, I have here speech synthesis box. My settings are in English, so it will be producing English speaking audio, but there are different languages. You know, any language you want, you can generate, but you already know the Copilot. Okay, so I'm going now to go to this window that you've already seen, okay, with the vocabulary about vomiting and feeling woozy and stuff, okay? So I just write to my ChatGPT, to my Copilot, I need a story with the key vocabulary from the previous task. Okay, sometimes Copilot doesn't understand me, so then I just paste all of the words together. Okay, it's about an accident. Okay, level of my students B2. Okay, it takes place in London. Write something about an ambulance. Okay, and I just want the text to be created. Of course, I can write more I can just write the prompt better, probably if it was a lesson, and I would kind of exactly explain what I want, but for demonstration purposes, I hope that you know what I mean. Okay, so here we have all of the words that we had above, okay, from our box. As you can see here, the text is about the story, but for me, in the story, the most important part was that, first of all, there will be an accident and all of the words will be used, all right? Okay, so I will just copy beginning of it because I just made one mistake. I didn't specify how long the text can be. So remember, when you work with AI, specify the length. Because in this kind of situation, as you can see, we just wait because I can, okay, let's write, okay, stop responding, because very often when I press stop responding, when I want to ask another question, Copilot very often wants to finish the previous one. But okay, let's copy this fragment, okay? Let's copy this fragment and let's move to, not this one, okay? To 11 labs. So I just have here the text. I paste it here. And here I have different voices. I very like the narrator called Knightley. So I'm going to choose him, okay? And I just press generate. And let's wait a second, okay? Okay. All right. And let's wait. Okay, to be generating.
It was a sunny day in
Meanwhile,
London,
I have a question
and
from
Anna was
Joanna.
feeling
Does
well
it
off.
automatically
She had just finished her
phrases
medical
into a
exam
table,
and was
or
confident
the
that
word
she had
table
passed.
has to be present
She
in the
decided to
prompt?
treat herself
Yes,
to a nice
the
lunch at a
word
nearby
table has
cafe.
to be present in the
She
prompt.
ordered a salad
You
and a
have to
coffee
write that
and
you
sat
want
down at a table by the
to
window.
have a table.
She was about to
created
take
for
a
you,
bite of
okay?
her
So then
salad when she
it will
saw a
create
man
table.
collapse on the sidewalk.
I always
He was
write that I
twitching
want
and
to have a table
vomiting,
created,
and people around
because
him were
then
screaming. Anna felt a
better
surge of
organized.
adrenaline and
I'm
ran
this kind
outside
of
to
teacher
help.
who
She was a
likes
medical
having
student
everything
and
in
knew
order.
what to
Okay,
do in an
so
emergency.
we already
She
have
checked the man's
our
pulse and
listening
breathing and saw that he was
done.
still alive,
Okay, because
but
I think I
unconscious.
have muted.
It was
Okay,
a sunny day
I will just turn on the loudspeakers and let's listen to the story.
in London, and Anna was feeling well off. She had just finished her medical exam and was confident that she had passed. She decided to treat herself to a nice lunch at a nearby cafe. She ordered a salad and a coffee and sat down at a table by the window.
You know, it's very, very nice quality. I really like it, especially for my medical English classes. Yes, you can save the audio. The button is here in the, probably you don't see that, but in the top not top, bottom right corner, there is a small arrow download, and you can download it and save it as MP3. Also, here you have different voices. I will just try Bill.
Be here now. Be someplace else later.
Okay.
Is that so?
Ideas are the beginning points of all fortunes.
Yeah, okay. So,
Where there is great love, there are always miracles.
okay. So I just changed now into Sue, and I generate it, and you can choose a different person, but we have to wait because it has to think. It's totally awesome. I have now listenings. Oh, you can also...
It was a sunny day in London, and Anna was feeling well off. She had just finished her medical exam and was confident that she had passed. She decided to treat herself to a nice lunch at a nearby cafe. She ordered a salad and a coffee.
Mm-hmm. So basically, it works the same in different languages. I've been using it also for Polish and for Italian. It works very well. But the thing is, when you log into this website, you have to go to the part where they have voices and voice library. Okay, where is that now? I will just go. The website froze. Okay, let me open it again. So here. It was there, sorry. So you have to go to the first, the front page, and there is something called a voice library. And there are so many really different voices. You have them divided into social media, entertainment, children's section, and so on, for different languages as well. Some of them are kind of weak, and you just hear the computer reading it to you. But
you cannot find yourself by going into the...
And if you like it, you just press add to voice lab, and then you can say like George and add voice. And then when you create your listening, you just have it at the upper side of the speech synthesis box. And then it's much better to use. So I would say it works very well in different languages as well, but you have to look for the voice that you like, because not all of the voices are good. For me, the voice called Nightly is really great. I really like it. And especially I teach, I would say, medical English to people on quite high level. So they sell medical equipment, and but there is not a lot of materials which are not for doctors, because I teach salespeople medical English. They don't need, you know, this very, very specialistic words with Latin and stuff, but still the amount of materials is really scarce. And I really had to look for it. But Katarina, if you are from Czech Republic, you don't need it in Czech. You need it in English if you teach English, because I prepare in this application texts to listen to in English. So you can create podcasts, you can create, remember that if you learn how to use Copilot and Bing in a very, very nice way, if you learn how to write prompts, you can have basically any kind of text you really need for your classes. So it's very, very nice to combine the two skills that you can have, because with AI, you take Czech for foreigners, perfect. So I think that, yeah, you have to check it, because I found Polish, and Polish was very good. So it was very, very nice. So you can create different kinds of listenings, and you can just write example sentences with the vocabulary you need. You can write listenings. You can basically create anything you want for your students to listen to. And I really like it. I really, really like it. All right. Okay, so let's move to another application. I know that most of you have already seen it. That's an application that I have already shown you, I think, a long time ago. Okay, but you've already seen that. But if you teach English, that's a website that is certainly worth looking at, because here you can basically just choose any of the YouTube files. I will just go to YouTube, and I will choose a listening that we can, for example, listen to in English. Okay, sorry, some Google, I don't want the subscription, because Google wants me to choose a subscription now. Go on. Google, I don't want to subscribe anything from you now. Just give me a link. Oh my God, sorry, guys, because it keeps telling me scroll to choose. I don't want to choose anything. Okay, sorry. Oh my God, I need a YouTube file, and YouTube is broken. Okay, sorry. I will just open it in Safari. Just a second. Sorry about that. But my YouTube in Chrome is basically being strange right now. I just need one link. Okay. Good. It works here. Just a second. Advertisements. Sorry. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, okay. So let me choose one of the videos. Let's say that I want to have a video about food. Okay, food in Italy. Okay, I don't know. I just keep thinking about. Okay, we have a film about Italy. Finally, I get the link. Sorry to keep you waited. Okay, so let's now move to our. Let's move to our TWE program. Okay, I have the link, and look, I just opened the TWE section, and I just paste this link that I was fighting for. Okay, it was a film about eating in Italy, and it's around intermediate level. Okay, I choose here the range that I want to analyze. Of course, I can just analyze part by part. Okay, and basically TWE, that's an app that works totally magically. So you have a film, and basically, first of all, you have some questions that you can discuss with your students beforehand. Then you, for example, can have summary gap fill. So when you have another fragment, and just do the magic, and it creates you, okay, the text, okay, where you have the information, look, missing. Okay, so your student needs to listen to and needs to complete the exercise. Of course, you can edit it, but it just works in a second. Okay, then you can have audio and video discussion questions. Okay, so you can have, for example, questions on quite higher level that you want to discuss. Okay, and so on, so on. So there are lots of exercises you can do. Of course, Petra has a very nice comment. There's also DFID. DFID is also a website that is very similar to TWE. So I'm not going to start DFID today, but DFID is also there, okay, on the list. Okay, and at the last but not least, okay, because I will just leave you with TWE here, there are more and more applications to create your own images. Okay, as I've told you already, this DALL-E that in ChatGPT you have to pay for, but Microsoft gives everything for free. But today I'm going to show you a different website called Ideogram. It works very well in English. TWE is for free. Just sorry, my lamp fell down. Okay, sorry. Oh my God. Okay, I have to start operating because I have a chair which is kind of moving in all directions. Sorry. Okay, never mind. TWE is not free. TWE is free for limited usage. You can just do, I think, 5 exercises with video per month, because then the whole limit is renewed in the new month. But remember, just going back to TWE, one more comment about TWE that I have to tell you about. Okay, with this TWE, remember that all of the exercises can be done in Copilot, because TWE uses exactly the same software, OpenAI, to create all of the exercises. If you write the prompt, I would say in an intelligent way, you'll get exactly the same results as you had in TWE. Okay, so yeah, 10 videos per month. Okay, sorry, 10 videos per month, if not 5, because I was almost sure that they limited from 10 to 5. To be honest, I will just have a look because I have the Pro subscription, but I was almost sure. Okay, maybe I cannot check it now because I have the paid version, but I was almost sure that they downsized from 10 to 5, okay? Because it used to be 10, but now I think it's 5, because there was a huge protest among teachers that they cuts down on the amount of media you can use. Okay, but let's move to the last application that I wanted to show you today, because I don't want to keep you too long today, okay? But I just decided that I will show you something quite, I would say, useful. Okay. Oh, Anna, you've got a free version? That's good. That if it's 10, that's perfect. It's still 10. Okay. I'd like to show you the website called Ideogram AI, because the applications for images really keep developing. And I just wanted to show you this one, how to use it. Okay. And how to, okay. Yeah, I'm there. So Ideogram creates beautiful images that you can use during your classes. Here you can choose in what type you want to have this picture created, okay? So you can have, for example, a photo, okay? And you just have to describe what you want to see. For example, a cat eating, maybe not a fish, maybe a hot dog. Okay, let's see if it will be, okay. So you don't see that. Sorry, pick. Okay, now you will see that. Okay, it is creating. Look, and it's getting really better and better. And I like using Ideogram because they really, because of the type of the picture, of the type of the photo you want to get, they really give you very nice options here. So there are lots of ways you can use it with your students. Okay, so you can use Ideogram for writing. Your students write descriptions and you can generate them. You can use them in your basically materials that you create and you sell, because now all of the authorship rights are yours, because there are no regulations in European Union basically around the world. So you can use it any way you want, and you can basically create anything here. So for example, I don't want to have the picture, I want in this style, you can create it. So there are lots of different ways you can use it, and such applications are really, really smart for a class. Okay, so maybe let's have a look, like sunny morning in more. Okay, very church. Okay, let's have this, and let's make it an illustration. Okay, and let's generate it. So you can create basically anything you just need for your classes, for your materials. So it's very, very nice. Okay, and this application is getting better and better. Okay, so you just have to choose a style in which you want to have it. Of course, also the size of the picture, okay, or orientation, you can also choose here. I will just show you one more thing related to Ideogram, but let's wait it, okay, to create it, okay. So as you can see, the more you practice and the more you prepare, the better results you can get. So I really like playing with that. How I learn how to create this kind of images. So below you have the inspire section. And when I like a picture, okay, so I just read, okay, the description, what was written, just to get this kind of result. So you can also learn in this way, okay. So if, for example, I like this style, okay, I always read what someone else wrote in order to get this kind of result. All right. So I hope that you like all of the ideas. Can you imagine it's over of the webinar. I've shown you 5 different tools. I hope that you're going to like it. As you can see, artificial intelligence is absolutely my love, and I've been using it for a long time. And I'm organizing a very, very nice teacher training session next month. It will be, I believe, on the in the beginning of March. So if you like the ideas and if you really feel that you would like to learn more, because as you can see, artificial intelligence is not about knowing more and more apps. It's about using the prompts. And during this training, I'm going to show you the notebook for all of the prompts, because I teach you how to create materials. That's the notebook. There are 40 pages for my students, and we have lots of different prompts that I show you how to copy and how to create any of the classes you want. Okay, so there will be around 5 hours with me on the 2nd of March with the recordings. I'm going to show you all of the ways how to create lessons for speaking, reading, writing, listening, and also grammar exercises and games, how to create exercises on a lower level, higher levels, how to test with AI, and how to create speaking avatars and all of the things. You don't see the website here. And how to create all of the things that you may need as a teacher. Okay, so there are all of the elements that I really find very, very useful for the work of an English teacher. Okay, so I'm not going to show you lots of different apps, because there will be maybe 3 more apps that you need to know, but there will be around 40 pages of prompts that I'm going to show to you, and I'm going to give basically the notebook with prompts to you. So if you want to get proficient, proficient in writing prompts and using AI for your classes, I think that there is no better course than this one. And now I started the pre-sale version of it. Okay, it will be 7 modules, and I'm just going to show you the price. Okay, so now the whole course is 49 euros or 199 zlotys. Okay, I can see that some people are already registered. I'm very happy. Yeah, I saw some people already from Czech Republic registering. Okay, I'm just show you the link here. Okay, so once again, you can see the link here. So if you want to join me for this AI journey, you are more than welcome. Because if Petra is writing that you cannot participate, there will be 10 months of recordings. So if you can't take part live, don't worry. All of the recordings will be cut into pieces, and they will be uploaded to a platform that you will have access for 10 months, and you will be able to watch it and do all of the exercises after the live session. It's really worth it. That's the 2nd edition, because I already conducted this teacher training in Polish. We had a lot of teachers, around 500 teachers already took part in it, and they loved it. So I decided to conduct this teacher training in English as well for our great international audience. So if you'd like to join me for the AI and writing prompts, I more than welcome you. So I hope to see you. And thank you very much for coming today. All of the links, certificates, and the recording will be sent tomorrow. I hope to see you very, very soon in March during the training. Remember that this price will go up soon, because here we have today the pre-sale price. So the sooner you sign up, the cheaper it will be. Thank you very much, and have a nice evening, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.